376. We've been getting several WhatsApp messages since the morning began. We'll touch on that in a short bit, but I have some updates for you. There has been a protest early on this morning in the Williamsville area, Garth Road to be specific. I believe they've been protesting because of the deplorable road conditions in that specific area. I believe we have some photos of that really quickly. I did try to get a hold of the council. I was unable to, just to get some feedback in terms of what's been going on, etc. I will try to reach him for the next show. But this is just some photos of Garth Road in Williamsville. And I can tell you, I have passed on this road several times and it's in a very, very terrible condition. So I can understand the frustration of the folks who took or had to resort to this manner of getting their message across. My heart goes out to them. I hope they get some sort of resolve. Again, I will try to reach the authorities to get some additional details in terms of if they're looking to fix this road, when they're looking to have some road works done in this specific area. Another area that has caught our attention, and we've been highlighting it here several times for the past couple of weeks because of photos and videos that have been surfacing on social media. Specifically in Camden Road. I believe we have some videos and photos, if we could pull them up really quickly.
Something better than block here because people go Wait there, nobody ever pass on that side. Wait there. Nah, put it on the road. Put it on the road. Put it on the road. Put it right there. Somebody go come. Somebody go pass it. So put it. Pull it back out. I saw she car damage. Watch all the front of she car damage. Lord have mercy. Yeah, thanks, Ken. What's going on there? A man see a pallet in the pothole and he's still going in the pothole. Trinidad. Come on.
And that's just a few photos, things that were caught on tape, on video, and photos. Persons were able to share that with us. But listen, anybody that passes on that road know it's dangerous, let me put it that way, to drive on the Camden Road right now. That road has been in a terrible condition for a very long time. I believe I had reached out to the folks at the corporation who indicated that, of course, funding is an issue. I was trying to get a hold of the council. I did speak to him this morning to get an update, but we're unable to reach him here during the course of the show. I will try to call him Okay, we got the councillor on the line. Okay, great, no problem. So we're going to go really quickly to Councillor Mirage, who's the councillor for that area, Camden Road. Good day, Mr. Mirage. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Thank you so much for taking our call. Now, I know there have been several videos and photos surfacing on social media, etc., of the deplorable condition of the Camden Road. What updates can you give us specific to that road situation going on there in Camden Road?
Well, just to let you know, that may be one of the most deplorable roads, but there are many roads like that within the Couva-Tabaqui-Talpa Regional Corporation.
Yes.
Right? Right. So, but just to tell you about the Camden Road, the Camden Road was one of the network of roads of the former County 1975 Limited, which was a private road. And since the closure of County 1975 Limited, all the roads that belonged to County at that time, through a cabinet note, it falls under the regional corporation. That is in paper, merely on paper.
Yes.
Because we have not had any allocation for any type of work on these roads that were handed over to the corporation. Hence the reason we are unable to even sustain our own local roads, as it is, because of the funding that we get on an annual basis from the central government.
But what are some of the other areas with deplorable conditions within your local?
Okay, so one that quickly comes to mind is the Factory Road, the one that leads to the University of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes,
at
I'm
British
aware.
Castle. That is one of the most despicable, deplorable road that you could ever drive on.
And Councillor, that has been like that for years. I know that firsthand because I used to live very close to there.
Right. So that has been there. What we as councillors do, because it falls within our electoral district, when we get materials, we do little patching work and what have you.
Yes.
I want to tell you of something that happened last year or year. The Couva Main Road was being paved by the Ministry of Roads, right?
Yeah.
And there was some sort of not up to standard work was being done, and the contractor was to rip out what they had put on there on that road surface, and we had gotten use of the asphalt when they ripped the road, they clarified the road, and we used that. We begged from some state agencies for a couple of barrels of oil, and we tried to do some remedial work to the Camden Road and the UTT Road to make it a bit passable. But since then, because the travels of heavy equipment, because those roads are very heavy trafficked.
Yes.
Because going trucks, hard trucks, containers, trucks and what have you, onto the industrial estate. So you could imagine the road, at that time, what we tried to restore a bit has quickly deteriorated back to its original state as it is today.
Is there any hope anytime soon for these roads to be fixed properly?
Well, what we are hoping for, because of this much talk about funding with this road network program, roadway restoration of roads by the government, this special committee that was formed and the monies that were allocated, we are very hopeful, we are very optimistic that it will get its attention, and we are hoping that some sort of result will come into this matter.
Yeah, that's definitely. I hope as well something gets done, because these roads, like you mentioned, it's been like that for years. It's not.
Right. I could tell you, it brings councils, brings sleepless nights, because the public is not too accurate with whose responsibility is for those roads, and we are being bashed on a regular basis because of the condition of these roads.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. But Councillor, are there any other issues that you'd like us to highlight as we have you here on the line, other than road issues? Any other issues within your electoral district?
Well, the roads is one aspect of it. There are a number of recreation grounds, pavilions, that we have to see about. And I tell you, I don't know what it is, but the Minister of Finance, despite what we set up in our draft estimate for the budget, there has been no address to the situation that we are facing. Just imagine we have almost 1,500 of roads within our corporation, right? There are 101 recreation grounds, 51 pavilions, 23 play parks, 12 hard courts, and our development project for PSIP, we get $28,200,000. You could imagine what that would do to 14 electoral districts when you divide that by 14.
Yeah.
A road today, the material cost of road has since tripled, right, than when it was a couple of years back. So, and then upon that, we are being called by schools, we are being called by churches, by temples to assist them in paving their yards, to see about the surroundings and what have you. I mean, it takes a figure, be like Hanuman to make sure this thing comes to be.
Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of money, and like you're indicating, and you're not the first councillor I've spoken to who has echoed the exact same thing. Funding is a very big issue.
Yeah.
But thank you so.
Well, thanks very much for calling, and I do appreciate that the citizenry understands what the local government fraternity, what they have to go through. And I tell you, it's not only unique to Cuba, but because of the allocation, it's in most of the regional corporations, especially, I wouldn't deny that, especially the UNC control corporation.
All righty. Thanks so much, Councillor, for allowing us to speak to you and for giving us an update in terms of what's been going on in your electoral district.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure.
Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. So that was the councillor from Camden Road there. He would have been giving us an update with regards to what's been going on in the Camden Road. Like I told you guys, we've been getting several videos, etc., over the past couple of weeks, specifically to that road. That's the Camden Road, and I do hope that they get that road, among other roads in Trinidad and Tobago, fixed sometime soon. Like he said, the roads are getting really bad. But we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we'll touch on some of those WhatsApp messages I'm seeing coming in there. Again, you can reach us via those numbers listed on the screen, or you can send us a WhatsApp at 366-9376. We'll be right back.
FanZone, your reliable, authentic supplier, has just gotten better. You can now visit our website www.fanzonett.com for your authentic wear and collectibles. The only place where you can use both your Visa debit and credit cards. Visit our website, fanzonett.com, to make your purchase today.
AM Prime on WESN, the only place from 6 to 7:30 a.m. where you can get the most analytical and thorough interviews and regional reports.
The Barbados Labour Party, led by the Prime Minister Mia Amor-Motley, once again able to achieve a clean sweep in yesterday's general election.
I think a lot of people have underestimated the power of Tobago nationalism.
If the government is afraid to say it, I, Martin George, I am saying it this morning on your show, Andy, there will be no carnival before Ash Wednesday.
Grab a cup of coffee and start your day right watching AM Prime with Andy Johnson weekdays from 6 a.m. Only on your content capital, WESN.
Saturday, November 5th, Shore Park, Tobago. It's Million Laughs Caribbean Comedy Commerce, the mega laugh festival to end the Tobago Carnival season, featuring Tobago's finest in folklore and musical entertainment, together with some of the Caribbean's top comedians, Larry Joseph, Daryl the Saint Mendoza, Dolores, Alan the Entertainer, Handsome Sun, Mako Media, and more. Get your ticket specials available on Island E-Tickets and various outlets nationwide, or visit the Million Laughs handles for more info. It's Comedy Commerce in Tobago, a wee kind of commerce.
Welcome back to Madam Fixitt. Let me remind you of those numbers you can reach us at. It's listed there on the screen for you, 628-4578 and 623-9376. Someone from San Fernando had reached out to us. They've been having some problems in Olara Heights. Good day, how are you doing?
Good day, good day. I'm doing good.
Tell me what's going on with you guys there in Olara Heights.
I just don't know what the problem with the water is. That water, even since I live in here 5 years, going 6 years now, that water keep coming into my both bedroom, the drawing room, and the kitchen. And I report already, I make one meeting to come to try to fix over it, but it didn't fix this spot. What they do, they just make it more worse. And no matter how the rain fall inside my bedroom, it's like the rain falling inside too.
Wow, I mean, that is, that's inconvenient.
I'm here with me, you know, ma'am. I'm 7 children here. My wife just died last 2 months with cancer. Wow. Inside here was like, people don't know what else is going on. And then after the first thing they just say is we owing, yes, we owing our money. Everybody owing our money. By the end of the day, oh God, people shouldn't be living like this, man. If you say to get people thing good, give them something good. If they care, give them some good. Let somebody get help them. Because how much time I tell them just build this scaffolding, I just do building work.
Right.
I tell them just build this scaffolding, and if whoever there let them come and supervise the work, and I will break down where they break down and fix the problem. Because if all the saying the men and them not getting paid to go so high, well, okay. Well, I live in on this high.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What they said?
The men and them doesn't get paid to go so high, so it's a contractor who does have to come to do the work high.
And how long, you said this issue is ongoing for 5 years?
This for me, but then I have people who live in here, it's going on longer than me. That's why I get to realize and I get to figure out, because I went and sort of asked around, and it's not just building alone. It's the rest of buildings, and it's just, I really don't know.
I was in Olara Heights sometime earlier on this year. We had assisted a lady. I can't remember what building it was exactly. I think building 2.
Building 1.
Building 1.
Building 1, because, and my water was eventually.
I know. I'm sorry we couldn't pull up the footage to show the folks on the show here, but I will definitely highlight it on Wednesday. It's in a very bad state.
It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
It's like you say, from what I saw from the footage, it's like you're literally standing outside getting wet in the rain.
And I keep on telling them that, and sister, I might tell you, look, I'm not twin baby home here with me, right? Because they're not going to school yet. And if the rain had I have a vacuum. When I'm going to come and vacuum up the water. Them rich and them come and help me. Just imagine that. I'm not supposed to be going through this, and I still have a rent to pay any month up.
And right, that's what they told me, that they said you're owing. You're owing, yes, but what are you paying for?
But right now I'm trying to clear them off. So I want to see what they will do when I clear them off.
I understand that, but my thing is this, right? What are you paying for? You're not able to enjoy what you're paying for, so why are they telling you you're owing?
It's better they continue squatting where I was. They say they want to help you, but it's really stress. They want to stress you. It's not really help you, they won't help you.
When was the last time you spoke to them?
I fed up talk, so I stopped talk. It come like if you're talking to your parents and them and they're ignoring you.
Yeah.
These ways is like they really meddle too much. Just sign up here, so I stop. Nobody here coming, nobody. So I just stop. Whatever problem I have inside, I even report it to them. I just try my best to fix whatever I have a problem.
I mean,
wherever pipe, wherever tile, wherever thing, because I realize they're not coming.
Yeah, yeah.
I am fed up at this. God hear me. If they want to move more, I'd rather move more, but I can't do nothing more. But oh God, boy, this is overbearing. We know for look. If I only show you what's going on here right now with me, look, water's still in my room. Because I'm up, look, the rain now fall and water come back again inside here.
I mean, I can't even begin to imagine how frustrating. How frustrating this must be. And again, I hope folks from AGC are listening. This is at the Olara Heights in San Fernando. Another.
It's not to say I went and make reports. You know.
This is building 8.
I even sent it on TTT station. I even sent it there. You understand? I sent it to the MP. I sent it to the councillor. I sent it to everybody who I could send it to. Even to HGC, because a fella will work in HGC and he tell me send wherever problem and he will locate it to the people. Look up to now.
But tell me something, how many other residents are experiencing this exact same problem?
So if you come up here, or you come in Olara Heights and you start from building 1 and end up in 8, I show you might get the 8 building leaking. People in the 8 building apartments leaking. I talking about serious leaking.
Wow. All right. So what I would do?
This come like the middle of the tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. So
this is the eyeball tongue because we're on top San Fernando Hill.
Yes, you are.
And San Fernando is in the center of Sando.
Yep. What I would do is I have your information, so I will forward it to AGC and probably call these folks and see what could be done because. Okay, we assisted someone to get help earlier on in the year. That was one building. But now, I mean, hearing that there are other buildings with the exact same problem.
It's not me alone, and there's the reason why they doesn't want to hear me. Because when I start to talk, it's not some me alone I just talk for. You understand? Because it's not I alone in the problem, it's other people. But you know, other people wouldn't want to talk because they're thinking that they go through them out. But I don't meddle no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough is enough.
So we'll keep in touch.
All right then, thanks.
You're welcome. Take care. Guys, I wish I could have shown you the footage that was sent in. I'm not sure if you guys remember earlier on in this year, as well as the last year, we had highlighted that issue that was going on in Olara Heights with Miss James. She had been relocated. Her issue was fixed. Well, I'm not sure if the apartment was fixed because they had to relocate Miss James, but hearing that there are other residents in other buildings, because that area, that development has about 8 or 10 buildings, you know, I can't remember exactly, but it's quite a number of them. Hearing that there are other residents with the same exact problem in other buildings is raising some questions that we need to clearly ask to the agency. So I'm going to forward this information. If you guys are aware of anyone or you're living in Olara Heights and you're experiencing that exact same problem, please WhatsApp us. The number is 366-9376. If you don't want us to call your name on air, that's fine. But if you'd like us to get some feedback from AGC, please, you can send your information to that WhatsApp number, definitely. But really quickly, before we wrap up this show, I have some Updates for you guys. Ministry of Works and Transport, they are the licensing mobile units will be in La Hawketta Phase 2 HDC Village Plaza on October 13th between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. The services available are application for certified copy, change of color, change of engine, renewal of driver's permit, change of address, driver's permits only, change of name, driver's permits only, and replacement of lost driver's permit. This service is only available to the folks living in Greenville, La Hawketta, Brazil, Wallerfield, and Tumpuna. But we have a call on the line from Sangre Grande, I believe.
Sangre Grande.
Hi, good day. How are you doing?
Yes, fine, thank you. I'm just calling to highlight what is going on in the Social Security for people's pension, old age pension. I would like to know why it is 13, 14, 15 months people have to wait for their pension. This is unbearable. Because people have to eat, they have to have medication and whatever.
Agreed. Agreed. Something
so
is wrong with the
system. You highlight that in Grande Social Security for me, please. When you go there, they're treating you like a patong.
And that's
you live nowhere and whatever. This is ridiculous. We're living in modern days. Technology has advanced. And why people have to be waiting so long?
Yeah, yeah. How long ago did you apply?
This month will be 14 months.
That's over a year and 2 months.
Huh?
I say that's a year and 2 months.
Yes.
That's really long. When was the last time you went in to find out what's going on?
Sometime last month.
And what did they tell you?
Keep on talking about there is no officer in that area and whatever.
You had called previously?
No. It's the first time.
Okay, so someone with a similar issue, that's why I asked, they told the person the exact same thing. There was no officer on duty. Somebody went on vacation.
This is a habit they got in that office there. And treating you like you're nobody. This is not good enough for us.
Yeah. What, are you on WhatsApp by chance?
No. I'm calling from 623-9376.
Yeah, but do you have a WhatsApp number by chance?
Yes, I don't want to.
No, don't give it on air. I want you to send me your information on WhatsApp if you can, your name and your date of birth, etc.
Okay, honey. All right,
yeah?
I will do.
So I'll try to look into it for you. The number is 3669376.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Frustration from every corner. Folks in Trinidad and Tobago going through quite a lot. It's a lot to take in sometimes. Specific to that pension issue, one of the things, again, I need to highlight and reiterate that caller said that when she went into the office, the way that the people handle the customers, it's not very welcoming. I'm not sure I understand sometimes working conditions may not be ideal. I don't know what the reason is when you go into some of these government offices, why they behave the way they behave. I'm not knocking everyone. There are some nice persons working in public service, very nice. But sometimes you meet some people and you're like, and of course people are already frustrated, so having to deal with that as well, it just adds to the frustration. But really quickly, some updates. The road closure, the Tasker Road is still closed as the M1 Tasker Road. I've not been seeing any updates with regards to when they will be reopening that specific road or when works are looking to start up in that specific area. The last update I got is that nothing had started up, so I will keep you guys posted. I did try to get a hold of the councillor to get some feedback, but I was unable to reach him. Let's go really quickly to TNTech and their planned maintenance work today in several parts of Trinidad: San Fernando, South Oropouche, Marabella, Craignish, Scarborough, Crown Point, Canaan, Lowlands, Matlot, and St. Augustine, as well as tomorrow. Pitti Valley, South Oropouche, Pinal, Mariah, Sangre Grande, and Manzanilla, as well as on Wednesday in Tobago, Toco, Wallerfield, Manzanilla, Las Lomas, and certain parts of South Guaracara, Tabaquite Road, and Kumoto Road North. But that's how we wrap up today's show. Don't forget you can stay connected with us via that WhatsApp number 3669376. We encourage you guys to send in your photos and videos to us to be able to highlight your issues here on the show. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Until then, take care.